Hey, we got the Kentucky Derby this weekend. It's Todd Ault, Jason, Crypto Joe, Randy's in the house. The Kentucky Derby, and I'm betting on a slot where no one's ever won at the Kentucky Derby in this lane. Check it out. It's up next. Hey, it's Todd Ault. It's the 15th episode of Risk on Sports. What could be the greatest handicapping show ever about baseball with Jason Bartholomew, one of my good friends, and excessive bettors. I don't bet. He does. He handles all the betting. But, Jason, this weekend we're betting on the horses.
We got lane 10, lane 17, lane 15. Mike Smith is in lane 10 with, something bourbon. That's all I know. I'm not a horse guy.
Why do you like Mike Smith?
It's 20-1 because I met him a few times.
Why do you like him?
Because he's a really good jockey. And let's see what happens. 20-1, it's too good to pass up.
Midnight Bourbon.
Midnight Bourbon. We're gonna put those
20-1?
Yeah, we're gonna put those bets
20-1.
in. We're gonna put
I feel
those
like I
bets
should
in
bet on that, too.
today.
But what am I betting on, Joe?
Which one did you like? You liked
The 17.
17. So you are betting on the one that almost everybody has in the number 2 slot, which is highly motivated. I mean, when I look at the trifectas, the superfectas, he's involved in every one of them.
But no one's ever won from that lane.
Nope, never. They've moneyed from that lane, but still also one of the lowest money lanes ever.
Money meaning they ended up place
Win,
or
place,
show.
or show, yeah.
Right.
They placed
What about
or
you,
show.
Randy? You betting this weekend?
Yeah, well, if you want to know my philosophy, it's a lot different than you guys. I don't overanalyze or worry about the lanes. I pick by the coolest name. And to me, the coolest
Hold on a
name
second.
is...
You asked if we want to know your philosophy. You didn't give us a chance to answer. What if we said no? You're still giving us the answer before we even had a chance to respond.
Yeah, I know. Well,
But I want to know your philosophy. So, Randy, just assume I wouldn't have you on the show.
uh-huh.
What's wrong with this thing?
It's not working. There it goes.
I wouldn't have you on the show if I didn't want your opinion. So give us your opinion.
Okay.
Who are you betting on? What horse do you like? How do you bet, Randy?
Yeah, well, I don't have skin in the game like you guys do. I just want to have a good result, and I usually pick the coolest name. Something that's not a dumb... Some of these horses have the most ridiculous names, but I like Rock Your World. I think Joe's taking that horse too.
Right.
am.
That's what I'm going with. So, Rock Your World, Saturday.
I want to... There's a horse in there called We Went Down the Toilet on That Ugly Bitch. I want to bet on that one. What do you think, Joe?
There is no horse named that, but if we had that, we could.
Would you bet if it said Went Down the Toilet on That Ugly
That's
Bitch?
definitely
would you,
not one of the names I'm
You wouldn't bet
choosing.
for that one?
No,
I
that's not
would
one of the cool
guarantee
names.
There would be like $100 on that horse, 50 to 1.
Would you buy Clean Spark? Bet
Nah,
on Clean Spark?
I don't like that one either. I'm real picky.
Jason, what happened with baseball yesterday?
We got smoked.
All right, well, at least
The
we're honest.
bullpen blew
Show's
it up.
over.
No, and it's not that bad. We were on the right side. The odds were in our favor. The bullpens didn't do their job. We went 0-2 yesterday.
Hey, what we didn't get smoked in is Naked Brands. We didn't get smoked in Naked Brands.
No.
That's up on the show at 105. I have some cutting-edge information about Naked Brands at 105 today.
It's going to be great.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Do you have any update on soccer today, Joe?
I don't really have a soccer update.
What the hell? How can you
I,
have...
I do have
Who
a
won
football.
yesterday?
I do have
Okay,
a football.
who won
update.
yesterday? And then let's go through the draft picks. He's not prepared, guys. This is what happens.
Yeah.
This is why we're behind in technology.
I was so excited about talking about football because of what my team did.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's cover football first. Let's cover football first. Let's cover the draft. Let's go. Joey Lawrence, what is that? He's from like Saved by the Bell. He got elected.
Joey Lawrence.
Joey Lawrence.
What is it? What's his name? Joey Lawrence?
Trevor.
Oh, I thought it was Joey Lawrence,
Dude,
right?
that was the greatest thing ever.
Joey
But he got
Lawrence.
drafted by the
Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
Yep.
Are they a developmental team in the NFL, or are they actually an NFL
They're
team?
CFL. They went public with the NFL.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the story? Go through the draft picks.
So in the number 2 slot, well, Mac, the big news is Mac Jones just ate
Who's Mac Jones?
crap.
Who's Mac Jones?
You know the draft is still going, right?
He was expected to be the number. He was expected to be the number 3 pick for the 49ers,
Where did he fall
What's going on
to?
with that? Jeez.
and he fell
What's
to
going on?
Wow. Pow.
Yeah.
He fell all the way down to slot 15 and was taken by the current Super Bowl champion quarterback's old team, the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, he looks like a Patriots quarterback. I mean,
Where's he come from?
Maybe that's rude. He looks like. I mean, is there a certain type?
Where'd he come from?
I don't know what city. I don't know what college he came from. I don't really care about college football.
It's like you're
even
not
a little bit.
educated about this. Aren't you on a sports show?
I
Screw
am.
the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I got the list right here.
Trey,
what do you want to know?
Trey Lance came from North Dakota State.
Is that a
which
technical term? Screw the
really
Patriots?
Yeah.
The one guy I wanted was Trey Lance, and he was from North Dakota State, and he was rad. They picked him. He's got the highest ceiling. He's a 20-year-old.
Can you
kid
do
who
me a
watches
favor?
film.
Here's what I'd like you to do.
What would you like me to do?
Go through the draft picks, 1 through all 32.
I want to know who the Steelers got.
Let's go.
Najee Harris. Oh, he's good.
Christ almighty.
Hey, we
Christ
got a running back,
almighty.
dude.
Jason's got him right in front of him.
We got
Yeah,
a
but,
running back.
I want you to do it, though.
You're the football segment.
I am not the football segment.
European.
I just want
yes.
to talk about
football and football.
Fine,
Yeah, that's
fine.
football. That's football.
Dude,
Can
fine.
you give the picks?
I'm looking for the picks. I actually don't have them.
What?
I don't have them in front of me.
Right here, dude. Here, you want to read them?
Yeah, let's read them. Go ahead.
Oh my God, I'll do it.
Jaguars.
Jeez, you got to
Trevor
get him to
Lawrence.
do your job.
Yeah, Zach Wilson from the Jets, which actually was a good choice. I mean, that's
Now, you said that the San Francisco 49ers were going to trade up and do some not shenanigans.
They didn't.
Yeah, so you were wrong.
I was wrong, but they did pick Trey Lance,
Showing
which
it today.
nobody thought they were going to do. Everybody's favored on Mac
SQs.
Jones. The Falcons picked Kyle Pitts, and then the Bengals.
Kyle
picked
who?
Pitts.
Where's he from?
He is from.
He's a
Florida.
Gator.
He's a Gator.
Kyle Smelly Armpits.
What,
Did you
what does
know
he
him?
do?
I
He's
mean,
a-
you're a Florida fan.
He's a tight end.
He's a tight end.
Yeah,
Got
he's
it.
not a wide receiver.
No.
Got it.
And the Bengals also picked out. They picked a wide receiver.
Who'd the Browns get?
The Browns, they were they got rid of a lot of their draft picks, so they were down in 26th slot. They got Greg Newsome the second. His dad played in the league, cornerback out of Northwestern.
Ozzie Newsome?
No,
We said Greg Newsome.
yeah, his dad, Greg Newsome the senior. Ozzie Newsome played too. He's a tight end though.
Well, that's a famous name.
Yeah, we got this guy's good by the way. Najee Harris.
What about the Steelers? Because that's all I
Yeah,
care
he's a
about.
running back from the University of Alabama.
What about the Steelers?
Crimson Tide. That's who we got.
Why do you like the Steelers so much?
Because man, going
What
back to
happened?
the 70s.
So San Francisco got who?
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
It says right there, North Dakota.
Yeah,
Yeah,
North
Carson
Dakota.
Wentz
Wentz went to South Dakota
Yep.
State, the Jackrabbits.
Exactly. Same.
Same.
So how
region.
quickly do you think the 49ers will bring him to the system, switch the offensive coordinator a bunch of times,
There's actually-
change coaches, fuck with them, and then send him somewhere else?
Look, they
Yeah.
Alex Smith.
They promise they're not going to get rid of Garoppolo. Garoppolo's going to play first day. The kid's going to carry a clipboard. I think the kid plays the first day.
No way. Garoppolo's going to play.
I was just shocked that the Bears took Justin Fields above Mac Jones too. I mean, everybody thought Mac Jones.
Okay,
was a
can
winner,
we
so I
talk
don't know
about
why I
where
felt-
Mac Jones fell? All
He
the way
fell
to
all the way to
15th.
15 with the Patriots.
Dallas
The
got
Cowboys got a linebacker.
yeah, they got Micah Parsons, Penn State, and he was good.
Wow.
Yeah, they're solid. Man, Penn State puts out a lot of great linebackers.
Randy, it's your time now. It's 12 o'clock hour. I mean, we're right here with 12 minutes left to go. Tell us about what we can expect racing this weekend. And I understand there's a double header this weekend in Indy.
Yeah, this is the best time of year for me. I mean, Kentucky Derby kicks it off beginning of May. Then you got Formula One race Sunday morning from Portugal. And for you guys, just so you know,
Hold on, Randy. Wait, let me predict the race.
okay,
Go ahead.
shouldn't be
It's Hamilton. Hamilton's up on the corner. Hamilton passes him for the win. Hamilton wins.
yeah, that's in the first lap.
Oh, sorry. I was just channeling whatever happened.
Yeah,
over the
no,
weekend.
you're right. You're probably right. In fact,
The race is stopped. Hamilton somehow is allowed to pass around. He comes back, and he's in second place. It's
Yeah.
Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton for the win.
Yeah, that was some BS rule change bullshit.
Sorry.
That was good.
Wow, you are passionate about that.
I love F1. You know I love F1, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, and you know what's cool? I'll tell you what's cool. I spit on this thing. You know what's cool? My wife is into it too. Mm-hmm. You know, does anyone know who my all-time? Oh, you can't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Don't you say a word, Randy. Who's my favorite all-time Formula One racer of all time?
Schumacher.
Boo! Wrong. What do you got?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should know. You don't know me long enough.
Yeah.
Mika Hakkinen.
Oh, that's a good guess. It's
Jensen Button.
Oh, it's
Button, that's right.
Hey, what's that noise?
That was
Boy. Wow, that was an echo. I'm sorry, Randy.
That's right,
I got
Button's
carried
your
away
favorite.
with F1. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so Bet MGM has Hamilton and Verstappen at plus 125 to win. But, you're never going to win big money betting on Formula One because unless those guys break down, You could pick some other guy and hope he wins to make you some money, but that's probably not going to happen. So you're probably right. Hamilton will take off in the first corner, and the race will be over lap 1. But there was a practice this morning. Bottas was quickest for Mercedes. Then the 2 Red Bulls of Verstappen and Perez, 2nd and 3rd. 4th was Leclerc for Ferrari, and Hamilton was 5th. But Hamilton never cares about practice. He just gets his car set up, and he'll show up in the race. It doesn't matter about practice.
I'm confused about Carlos Sainz, and that is, he is now at Ferrari?
Carlos Sainz, yeah, he left McLaren and went to Ferrari. Yeah.
But did he do anything for McLaren?
He did good. McLaren didn't have winning cars. They could only muster up, anything in the top 10, top 5.
So where did what's-his-name go? The guy that was at Red Bull that won every single race forever.
Oh, Vettel.
Where did Vettel go?
He's with Aston Martin now.
Vettel.
Which was Racing Point. It used to be called Racing Point. Now Aston Martin bought Racing Point, and now it's Aston Martin.
And Racing Point is the old Indy, Force India.
Force
team,
India,
right?
yeah.
So Force India team got
Vijay
bought by
Mallya,
Racing
remember
Point.
Vijay Mallya?
Right.
The Indian dude, he
Yeah.
owned the team, and then he had financial issues, and they
I think he was charged with fraud. I think he was
Yeah.
like, criminally charged or whatever.
yeah, so he was removed, and then somebody else took over the team. This guy, Stroll, his name's Stroll.
Yeah, but Stroll's dad
Right.
was the team owner.
Right, he is the team owner. Now he bought Aston Martin, and so now he owns the Aston Martin Formula 1 team as well.
Wow.
And that's why his kid races for
Yeah,
Aston
you
Martin.
see that, his kid races. But Vettel went from Ferrari over there.
To Aston Martin. And Vettel's just a chronic complainer. He was complaining at Ferrari because he was getting beat. He's complaining now the car's no good. Unless he's got a good car, he's not a good driver, right? I mean, all he does is
But
complain.
you got to admit, for a while, though, he was dominating.
Well, he
was
should have. Just like Hamilton, he had the best car. He
Red
should have
Bull,
won.
Right.
So, no.
Well, that was a tangent, right? I love Formula One, all the intrigue that happens there. Hey, owned by Liberty Media. John Malone and who else? Greg Maffei, the CEO of Liberty Media. There's a separate CEO of Formula One. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know this, but Formula One trades publicly. It's under Liberty Media. It's a tracking stock.
Right.
But that's for another show, probably.
Right.
Anyways, Randy, what else is going on?
We've got the IndyCar doubleheader in Texas. Got a 300-mile race on Saturday. And then a 375-mile race on Sunday. So that's going to be pretty grueling for these drivers.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
and the track's banked 20 degrees in most of the corners. I mean, it's
fast.
You're pulling a lot of G-forces, 2-3 lateral Gs on these tracks. So
Does that make your heart and everything go over this way?
Oh, yeah.
This could probably, if I was driving, would go over here.
That would move.
That would go over here.
Are we going to do a risky bid on that?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, my God.
yeah,
Randy, can we expect an update on Monday from you?
sure, absolutely.
All
I think
you Indy fans, I'm sure you're going to watch the race, but tune in anyways. Are we betting on any Indy races? We're probably not betting, are we?
somebody was saying, Joe was saying, I don't think you can do it.
It's hard to find. It's hard to find
It
the
is.
books. I mean, me and Jason have both looked. Online's about the only place you
I
can
wonder
do
what it
it.
takes to start. See, wonder if my
Hey.
vaccine's making me stutter now too.
Oh, don't get paranoid.
Well, there's so many things going
Hubba,
wrong.
hubba, hubba, hubba.
I wonder if we could start a sports book.
We could.
What does it take to start a sports? Dave Portnoy or Poor Boy. What's his name?
Portnoy.
Portnoy. He started a sports book.
Risk on sports book. Risk on book. Risk on.
DraftKings.
I think I like Risk on Sportsbook.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Let's do it.
We can take bets.
That would be fabulous.
I'd like that.
Spac.
Yeah, I'm kind of sore here on my shoulder.
You know, I wanted to use that Theragun on that thing last
Seriously,
night.
I know you almost did it. You almost did it. Hey, Randy, thanks a lot, buddy. Hey, if you guys want to get our picks, really, they're Jason's picks because I couldn't bet baseball if life depended
Dude,
on it.
we lost two
Apparently,
yesterday.
Pete Rose couldn't bet baseball either. It's ROS.
Wow.
Text ROS to 949-799-1831, 949-799-1831. And this is the gig. It's for entertainment purposes. We're telling you what Jason's betting on.
Correct.
He does lose sometimes.
Yes.
He does win sometimes.
Correct.
But overall, he seems to be a winner.
We're winning.
And if you win more than you lose, you're a winner. Isn't that right, Crypto?
Yep. I mean, who was it?
What do
said
you
it's all
do
about
besides
scoreboard?
mine Bitcoin? What do you do here besides mine Bitcoin?
I do nothing.
Come in here
and
eat food.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's sort of my life. You know, I really have to tell you though something. I liked you and Randy going back and forth. Every Formula One racer I've ever known, or people that love Formula One, they're fanatics. They know, like, literally everything about the sport. They wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning to watch
You got to do
races.
that, right?
Wow.
Hey, I want to be clear. If Mika Hakkinen just happens to be watching, I'm a huge fan. I saw you at Indy when we were together there. Remember at the USA Grand Prix? I'm a Mika Hakkinen fan, but I'm a Jenson Button fan. He's my favorite driver. English driver, kicks ass.
Yep.
Yeah, to me, he had the greatest drive ever, where he was in last place and ended up first place. I still don't know how to this day happened.
Because I told you he knows how to manage the tires. So when he had to go off strategy and do these tire changes, he got on the wet tires or the intermediate tires before anybody did and took the chance. And then when the track was drying, he went to slicks when it's really dangerous and it's really slippery. But he knew the right time to do it, and that's how he won.
You know the race I'm talking about, too.
Oh, yeah. In Montreal.
It's iconic. Hey, let's get to the last 5 minutes. Let's spend the time on baseball. What's happening today, this weekend? Any interesting games you're looking at over the weekend, Jason? Anything that's on your mind?
We blew it last night. Well, the bullpens blew it. We had the lead in both games, and then the end result didn't go our way. No big deal. We're on to the next. We're on to today. Today's strictly a money line play. The Detroit Tigers plus 300 at the Yankees. You don't even have to do any research on this one. You just take the Tigers plus 300. Bet 100 to win 300.
On the Yankees.
On the Tigers.
You bet on the Tigers.
Yeah.
To beat the Yankees.
Correct.
Wow.
And
Yankees have been struggling.
You going to Circa for that one? Because it's plus 310 there.
maybe we should go down to the Circa pool. We're taking San Francisco plus 180. And we like the over in the Pittsburgh Pirates game, over 7.5. But the one I really like, and I will be adding a little more juice to this pick, those three that I just gave you were 1 unit plays. In other words, whatever your
$100.
denomination is, it'll be $100 for us. But Baltimore and the Baltimore and the Oakland A's, I really like the under in that game. It's got to be 8 though. Don't take 7.5. If we can get 8, we're going to put 2 units on that one. We're going to live a little. So under 8 on that game. Don't take 7.5.
Hey, we'll be
do it.
if you go to sorry, it's all that Cajun kitchen Popeyes chicken stuff.
We got to find 8.
Wow. Go to 949-799-1831. Text ROS. We'll send you the picks, right?
Yes.
You stole my thunder, man.
What's
Actually,
that?
BetMGM has
I was gonna do my whale pick of the day was New York at negative 300.
Oh my God, I guarantee you, if you tune in to some of these other guys, they're going to hit you with that Garrett Cole minus 300 play.
Oh, they want to take the Yankees.
Oh, they're going to pile into that. That's my lock of the day. Which, you know what? The Yankees probably will win. I'm just being honest.
But we're taking the money line.
But we're taking plus 300 Detroit because crazy things can happen.
You want the underdog to win.
All we need is Detroit to scrape up a couple runs against Garrett Cole, and for the bullpen of Detroit to hang in there. We'll see.
What do you think, Randy? Detroit plus 300 or get
The
300?
Yankees have been struggling, man. They're not looking good so far, so I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, you could take the Yankees minus 340 or minus 360. If you want to bet 360 to win $100, be my guest. But there's no
They're
way
that much of favorites?
minus 360 or
I'm with
minus.
him.
There's no way in hell.
Choose the underdog.
Yeah, Detroit is not going to win 1 out of 3 games against the Yankees in just a random series. Just thinking overall, metagame, generally thinking, that's the money line. That's what they're offering you, plus 300. So Detroit wins 1 out of 3 times. You're successful. That's what we're going with. That's pretty successful right there.
It is, sure.
Wow. That's about all I have for today. Remember, Baltimore, Oakland, 2 studs on the mound. I know Mike Fires. He's pitching for Oakland. Kid out of Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Risk on Sports. Got Crypto Joe here, buddy. What are you doing for the weekend?
I am flying to California at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
You're going to look for some special device that can mine Bitcoin
Oh, no. That's
better than
this
anybody
weekend?
else
That's
can in the whole
tomorrow
world,
morning.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and then Sunday we're going shooting.
Finally.
Who's going shooting?
Well, I thought me and you were going shooting with Jason, and
Are we going to go shoot?
We never plan anything. We'll just do it.
yeah.
You know what my week? This is what my life is like. Work, go home. Jason comes over, go out, go back to sleep, work,
Eat. Gotta
go
eat.
back to home. Jason comes over.
Blackjack poker.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
I don't do anything else.
Well, let's go shooting.
And trade. Oh, I forgot. The work is the trade part.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nonstop.
Buy companies, whatever. Think about sports. Talk to Randy. Yell at Randy a little bit. Do I yell at you that often? Hey, how does it go from 1 minute to 22 seconds right away?
He does that.
This
He's
is
a
a
wizard.
farce.
He
He's
slow
a
rolls
wizard.
us.
You're farcing us.
It's a hoax.
Look, wrap it up.
It's
he
a
says.
hoax. Fake news. Fake news. It's not really 13 seconds. I don't believe you. I'm going to go over. No. Whatever. Hey, it's Risk on Sports, episode 15. 949-799-1831. ROS. Put it in the text. We'll see you Monday, but stay tuned for the 105 show. Actually, it's starting at 12:45. It's a Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, we are on the radio this weekend. Don't forget, it starts in a few minutes. Naked Brands. We're going to talk about it. See you later.
Subscribe.